I am convinced that England alone is capable of protecting the world's precious rights, as she is great, glorious and wise. So said Simon Bolivar. Now, sir, what would cause you to say a thing like that? Oh no, there he is. Those of you that have watched some of my previous videos, which of course is all of you, will have seen this fella on a previous video or two. And who is he? Simon Bolivar, liberator of Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru and Panama, founder of Bolivia, born in Caracas, Venezuela, 24th of July 1783. He died in Santa Marta, Colombia, 17th of December 1830. There he is. And 6 plaques: Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador. I've been to Santa Marta, by the way. In fact, I've been to all 6 of these. Panama, Peru, Venezuela. Only country in Latin America I have yet to visit is Uruguay. Anyway, where are we? Well, there's a clue. Next to that accursed flag, there's a sign: Belgrave Square, SW1. Those of you from Latin America might find this, as I think I've mentioned in a previous video, an interesting square to walk around, but on the inside of it, because you've got these 4 statues here. This one to Mr. Bolivar, one over in that corner there, Christopher Columbus, one over in that corner to Prince Henry the Navigator. Yes, this is my coffee just got from Waitrose. And one over in that corner to San Martin, who apparently had something to do with independence to Argentina. And over there is the Argentine Embassy. Lots of embassies around here, actually. In fact, there's the Mexican one there. The one with that accursed flag is, what's that, Belgium? Anyway, yeah, so, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'm just sort of wondering why this fella's convinced that England alone is capable of protecting, you know, blah, blah, blah. Interesting, actually. He was born 24th of July 1783. For some reason that rings a bell. Something to do with the USA. Okay, those of you from the USA, you must know, you know where to write it. Oh, the other thing over here, and that's actually a little interesting. As we go along, as we go along, there's the Trinidad Embassy, Turkish with the police, of course, Malaysia next to it, and just over here on the left, okay, homage to Leonardo da Vinci, The Vitruvian Man by Enzo Plazzotta, 1981, 1981, completed posthumously by Mark Holloway. That wouldn't be Terry by any chance, would it? In 1982, cited in 1984, kindly sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. John Harbert III. Thank you very much. Anyway, there you go. How about that? Anyway, this is Belgrave Square. If you're from Latin America, do come here. Question. Okay, Christopher Columbus. Most people from the USA will say Christopher Columbus discovered America. Right. Now, Christopher Columbus did, of course, never actually set foot on what is now regarded as America, i.e. the USA. Columbus went to the, what was it, Bahamas, Cuba, Dominican Republic. Never set foot in, say, what is now regarded as the USA. So, to those of you from the USA who believe that Christopher Columbus discovered America, you know, a country that he actually never visited, please explain yourself. Why do you believe that Christopher Columbus discovered America if he actually never set foot on what most people regard today as America? Emphasis on the word today, Matthews. Anyway, there you go. So, that's quite a nice thing about Leonardo, isn't it? By the way, this is Berkeley Square. This is a key garden. There's something like 525 key gardens, most of them in central London. And a key garden, that's key, K-E-Y. Not Q-U-A-Y or C-A-Y, key garden, and that's because the people who live or work, I guess, perhaps, around these gardens, which are, they're not all round, they might be square or oblong or what have you, but those people who live or work around them they are paying in the form of maintenance or rent or something, something that goes towards the maintenance of these gardens. And there are people whose job is to maintain these gardens, and I have to say, most of these are very nice. Little dens of solitude in central London. Some of them people can bring in dogs, and some of them can't. And those people who are contributing to the maintenance, well, maybe they don't actually have keys these days. More likely, I suppose, to be a key fob or password, or maybe a retina scan one day, or Lord knows what. But yes, so if you are walking along and you see a kind of like garden, you think, well, that's nice, I'd like to go and walk in there and maybe sit down and, you know, in the shade and this kind of thing, and you see the gates are locked, it's almost certainly because it's a key garden. There are some public gardens now that used to be key gardens, like for example Grosvenor Square in Mayfair. It used to be a key garden, now that's open to all and sundry. But yes, if you do see one of these gardens with gates locked, please don't try and jump the fence. Not considered etiquette. Where are we? Let's see, Bahraini flag. Next to it is the Slovakian by for now. So I got to get back to the car by 8:30. That's when the parking restrictions take effect. See you later, alligators. Bye.